Okay, hey guys, what's up? This is Cam, and I'm coming at you um, on day. This is the morning of day 7, but this is an update really for day 6. Um, so I wanted to kind of update you guys on how things went yesterday. Um, I don't know. It's weird. It's been one of those things where like it feels like it's easier to update like the next morning. I've been doing these updates in the morning for some reason. So basically, this is where I'm at now on the morning of day 7, but it's mostly about how things went yesterday. So I wrote down my weight for you. I did, and I'll put that around here somewhere. But I'm 268 even, and I know I said I wasn't gonna do weights every day anymore, but still, when I feel like doing it, I'm gonna do it. And I know that that's not a good. That's not a good thing to do because it's like, oh man, the weight's validating you, and as soon as the weight slows down, then and I know I said that yesterday. I said all that, and I know it's true, but I still feel compelled to weigh myself, to see that the weight's still coming off. You know what I mean? Because what I can tell you is the diet's hard, and I wrote this down. Um, okay, so here's what I wrote down for you, and this is kind of a reflection of how I felt yesterday. If it gets easier, it's because that part of my brain that wants to eat junk food is giving up. But still, it rears its ugly head now and again, mostly in the afternoons and evenings. Day 6 was no different. Energy came and went. Everything felt in extremes: focus, cravings. That's what I jotted down, and the reason I jotted that down was because it sounds kind of weird reading that, but when I said everything in extremes, what I meant was for me, um, like I go back and forth. Like yesterday, I had good energy, and I was working out in the garage a little bit. I got a lot of work done on my computer. Um, I'm writing another book. I have good energy and a lot of focus, and then it goes away, right? And it goes away. I literally took a nap yesterday afternoon, um, because I was just like gone. Um, so that's what I meant. Like it kind of goes back and forth in extremes. So I don't know if that's like diet or that's whatever. I don't know what that is. Um, but I will say this: I haven't really been exercising these last 6 days. Like today's morning of day 7, but these last 6 days, I haven't really been exercising. I have been doing a little exercise with my son. Like just playing basketball and stuff like that. But I haven't really been doing any dedicated like you know real exercise for myself. Which I have felt the urge to want to do that. So again, I don't really think that's anything different than ordinary. Because normally I feel the urge to want to exercise. Sometimes I take myself up on it, and sometimes I'm just like, I'm too busy for that. So I don't think that's really out of the ordinary. I don't really notice a lot out of the ordinary, to be honest. Maybe I'll review these videos 30 days from now, and 60 days from now, and 90 days from now, and I will have seen big differences. Heck, maybe you guys see differences. I don't know, but I can tell you for me personally, I'm not. I'm not feeling differences really. The difference is my weight is going down. That's the difference, and that's a good difference. I'm happy about that. I think I started this at 276 or something. I think it was no wait. Was it 270, 276, 270? I don't know. I think I started this at 276 something. So that means I've lost 8 pounds. 8 pounds. So a little over 8 pounds. So that's good. That's real good. But I'll tell you what, man, those 8 pounds. So that's 8 pounds the morning of day 7. Talking about yesterday, but basically in 6 days, I lost 8 pounds in 6 days, which most people would say that's an amazing number. That's really good. I understand most of that's water weight. I get that. Um, I don't care. The weight's got to come off either way, whether it's water weight or fat, whatever. It's all got to come off. So, um, so I'm happy about that. But man, I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna beat around the bush or kid you. Okay, that was not an easy 8 pounds to lose. All right, it was not an easy 8 pounds to lose. I mean, the way I'm eating right now, like there is no joy in what I'm eating. All right, that's the best way I can put that. But that being said, let me just say this. Okay, um, it's worth it. It is worth it. If you're out there and you're thinking, man, I need to lose some weight, I feel really unhealthy. Um, there's no joy in this way of eating, for me at least. I'm hoping, like I said this before, I think I said this yesterday, but I'm hoping that I'm hoping I get to the point where I do love these foods and I really want to eat them. But on day 6, all I wanted was biscuits and gravy. I didn't want like grapes and freaking whatever I was eating yesterday: lettuce, grapes, bananas, apples, oranges. I had some raisins with some cashews. I mean, like it's not. My wife made me a baked potato yesterday, and she also like cooked up some onions and mushrooms, some fresh mushrooms and onions, and I had the baked potato with nothing on it, but then I put the onions and mushrooms on it, and that was really tasty yesterday. I had to give the diet that. That was kind of a food that didn't have anything on it, and it was just vegetables, and it was good. So, maybe I'm coming around a little bit. I don't know. I hate. I don't hate, but like I sort of hate the way I'm doing these videos because I'm just being very honest with you guys, and I'm not like giving you like a pep talk or anything like that. And I hate that, man. Look, if you're using these videos for inspiration and you want to try to do something like this, man, the best thing I can tell you is it's worth it. I'm talking to you right now, morning of day 7, a reflection of day 6. These first six days have been very, very difficult. I wanted to give up many, many times. It has not been fun. Getting to day 30 feels like, getting to next year or something. Like getting to day 30 feels like getting to day 300. All right. Getting to day 6, here I am, morning of day 7, finishing 6 days, moving into my first full week of this. Man, you would have thought I had gotten to day 70. I mean, that's what it feels like. It feels like just, insanely difficult. I think it's just that lizard brain, of mine just wants to eat all the junk food, you know what I mean? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I'm not the kind of person who believes really in food addiction. I know some people believe in food addiction. I don't really believe in that. Um, I spent many years in the medical field, and like I've dealt with people who have real addictions, and my family, alcoholism runs in my family, and I don't drink because of that. Um, I don't know that alcoholism is a real disease as they try to say it is. I think a lot of these diseases, they dub these disease names on people, and now all of a sudden you're a victim and you can't control it. You're a victim. You can't. Oh, you have alcoholism. You can't control it. Nah, man, you just drink too much. All right, stop drinking. Now, with the alcohol, you can actually become physically addicted to alcohol. You'll start having DTs and everything else, right? And then it can be a really awful thing. And the same with drugs. Drugs, you develop this physical dependency to these drugs. You're physically addicted to these drugs. They literally change your personality and all this stuff. So I think that we sometimes throw this term addiction around a little too easily. With food, Look, you need food. Okay, it's impossible to become addicted to something. If you're addicted to it, everybody's addicted to it because we all need it to survive. We got to have food to survive. So I don't really believe that what I'm dealing with is like food addiction. What I believe I'm dealing with is just like a bunch of bad habits, right? Because the foods that I like to eat, the processed foods, I'm used to eating them, and I'm used to eating them, and they taste good as far as my brain's concerned. Although, if you think about it, I mean, what the hell does Pepsi taste like? You ever try to think about, like, what does Pepsi taste like? Why is this good? I mean, I know it's sweet, but it doesn't really taste like it has a weird taste all to its own. The same with Coke. I mean, what does Coca-Cola taste like? I mean, it's kind of a weird thing. And that's like, to me, that's one of the hints that you're kind of like just conditioned. You've conditioned yourself to like this. Maybe it's marketing, maybe it's brainwashing from media, but you're kind of conditioned to like these things that, what's the reason for liking them? I mean, they really taste kind of weird, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I think I have a lot of bad habits when it comes to food, and I'm trying to correct them. And it's not easy to correct a bad habit. As you guys know, it's not easy to correct a bad habit. So that's kind of where I'm at on it right now. Um, we're moving into day 7 here. Today's Sunday, so today's football Sunday here at my house, and we always watch the Brownies. So I'm excited about seeing the Browns play, even though they absolutely stunk like dirty socks in week 1. I hope they can do something in week 2. Watson needs to get his crap together. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited about the game. I got some work to do around the house. Sunday is a digital detox day around my house. So I usually don't do a lot on my computer. I don't usually do a lot on my work unless until the evening. In the evening, I circle back around to answering customer support emails and doing work type stuff. But for most of the day, I work around the house, make sure we're not neglecting our household. Um, it's easy to do in this day and age of distraction. Everybody gets caught up in their own stuff. We got 2 teenage kids, so everybody gets kind of caught up in their own stuff, and it's easy just to kind of like neglect household stuff. So we always like kind of dedicate day 7 to really just making sure nothing's piling up on flat surfaces, grass is getting mowed, bushes are getting trimmed, piddling around. I like to piddle around in the garage, and you know, I'm working on a reorganization project in my garage right now. As you can see behind me, it's not the most organized. So I'm working on a reorganization project in my garage, but it's taken a little while because I'm not trying to. This is funny. Has nothing to do with weight loss now. It's taking a little while because I'm not trying to just like take everything and like put it in corners and stuff. I want to like get rid of stuff we don't need anymore. Anybody out there who has a garage knows what I'm talking about. It kind of becomes like a catch-all for things sometimes, and it almost becomes like a secondary storage unit or something sometimes. And I don't want that. I want everything organized into zones in my garage. So yeah, it's just kind of a little bit of a thing I've been working on every night, just trying to work through things. We were gonna have a garage sale this summer, and we never got around to it. So now it's like I've moved it over to like just donations and stuff like that. So, anyways, whatever. That's besides the point. Bottom line, day 6 was hard. All these damn days have been hard when it comes to weight loss. This is not an easy diet, but it isn't a diet that can get you results. As you guys have seen with my scale, I'm dropping weight, which I'm happy about. I think that any negative thing that I say, you should take it with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, I'm still doing it, and I'm still doing it because it's getting me results, and I'm still doing it because I know it's healthy for me, and I know that I haven't tried hard enough over all these years. I know that like I kept on saying I was gonna lose weight. I kept on saying I was gonna do stuff, and then I would try for a few days and I give up. Try for a few days and I give up. you know, and it's just like, I'm over that, man. I want to lose some weight, man, and I want to be healthy. I don't want to lose weight in a bad way. I want to lose weight in a good way, and I want to be healthy. And it is what it is, and it's hard, and it's not easy. Um, and I just want to be resigned to the fact that it's hard and it's not easy, and that's okay. And that's how I feel about it. And if you're out there and you feel like you need a change in your life, um, and you want to lose weight and stuff like that, and you want to get healthy, then you probably just need to be resigned to that fact too. That whatever you're going to be trying, it's going to be hard. It's probably not going to be easy, and you just need to be okay with that. So, anyways, that's all I got. Hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm gonna try to do another video for you guys tonight after day 7, so that I can get caught up. You know, but I don't know. I've been doing good with these videos in the mornings, so I don't know. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I'm Cam, signing out. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck out there on whatever you're trying to do.